This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Janet Nabla were chairperson and leader the People's National Party PNP or say Mahama and there was a call jail on Canadian says he didn't answer court. Ye didn't go jail straight. Now who are to galamsey a bomb say now was who quite your fellow galamseyer yet Wontumi or some case Wontumi near Bonibia and I saw or Ginny nature debi Nemo Mahama ne Wontumi sisia and it was say galamsey no benefiti en film and ye unstopped galamsey. Unstopped galamsey cry. Now on it Solomon Wusu. Yes, movement for change in Asia. We tuna we are to
to me.
It's a disgrace. A total disgrace to this country. And then when we say obi nsuro nyankopon nipa krono to me die oye NDC member obi a onsuro nyankopon bia otisa party no so mama nka bibi nkire wo Wontumi now Wontumi like Wontumi we say Wontumi here bibia I'm not doubting that maybe he has done something or he has not done something. That's not my bone of contention. My bone of contention is say how dare you with dirty hands, unclean hands, you kingpin of galamsey to arrest another your colleague galamseyer. Say who didn't go punish it whilst you are still there in the pit today this hour wuna wo pit ni so a wo ye galamsey now we see who do be koko this in punishing no hwe ye serious our Ghana ha ena onyankopon on pese onu na serious people in adwuma na wo see wo onyankopon huhun kronkron wo so na obi ya ade a emfata wo be bie wenum aka because one day onyankopon ye nyina wo be bisa ye asem baako de ye ba wiase ha ye contribution towards humanity ye ba ye say ye be follow nipa na ye ba ye say ye ankasa we can be able to come up with something na Ghana ebe boa Ghana ama Ghana akwenini hwe crime is well fought when you punish your own people. That is when crime is well fought. It's not when you punish opponents. The Attorney General is a disgrace to this country. And you know, President Mahama, Attorney General.
Oh, Jane.
Mamino won't cast him. Mamino won't cast him.
We are justified.
When they vote my Attorney General.
I'm saying, I say, based on the Komoya Udi.
Mamin cast him.
I'm justifying
it that it is the president who is behind everything in galamsey. Let's not lie about it. You know it. Solomon knows it. Ghanaians are aware of it.
Did you have for galamsey?
You do not do.
Hey, what did she say here?
Who named that for a fact?
Me name that for a fact. Say, you're president. You are the one in controlling the whole Ghana. And now, Obimu destroy landa. Wababe catch me say we are getting a lot of gold from those who are destroying the land, and because of that, we are getting money. As a result, President Kadien, the
distraction. The president applauded the gold board.
And see gold in the
and I was soon said gold board.
There be on casa or see because of the galamsey, this gold the amount of gold we get have increased. President said that I will not put those words. Say me boy, one family court na me produce evidence no. Video no so.
The president did not mention galamsey.
No, or mention galamsey. Or see galamsey nti Sincerely, we have gold. This in the amount of gold we get have increased. The president, share debia wuka say ya me family no ntoso. Enti dia me can say I want no cremo. President Mahama is the one in charge of galamsey in this country. Onu ne tena so onim mfaso a onye free galamsey so President Mahama ka kire me Janet say no no na ye in charge of galamsey. Let him put up a state of emergency. Say onye blessing from galamsey. He should put up a state of emergency to protect our land and water bodies. She anapay me ba na bibi was ringing in my mind. When him say on the third day, the Bible says that God created the land, created the rivers, whom he regarded as seas, and planted trees and everything. When you mean a year, Onyankopon ne ye. Now what President Mahama, when we are in charge of the lands, Onyankopon created water bodies are all created, and now you are superseding over the destruction of God creation. Now when a punish you Onyankopon. So even though we are talking, but the punishment from God that is coming to people who are helping galamseyers, to who the president is the leader of all these things, they will soon see. You cannot put your hand in the eyes of God and go away with it. The God we serve. Because on no land no any dear, water bodies no any dear. When a year in charge, President Mahama, who can about Nanado, he is no more in power. We sack him. He could not solve galamsey. We exact him. So there's no need for you to talk about him anymore. Then we went and brought a political party led by liars. People who try to do us 419. They came. We are going to put this in state of emergency. State of. And I voting as Sani Pakromo. And a President Mahama onu na ye leader of this group. A woman can create. President Mahama sisia wuka galamseya obe tieni tise on kasa obe who kasa about putting in state of emergency. No can about the amount of gold Ghana is getting. President Mahama who say galamseya won faswa wakwa seti gold board. Majority of the gold from gold board is gotten from galamsey operators. We should close the gold board. That's the first thing the president can do. For the president to let us know, say obetima fighting galamsey, he should put a closer to the gold board. That's number one. Number two, almost shutting it up completely. Now making sure say we'll put in state of emergency to make sure that sa galamsey action ye be yin in Africa. Wontumi who call address Wontumi, it is much I do about nothing. These people like they are reading a script. Yes, and diverting attention. Who be galamsey. That's what they are doing. They are just putting pressure on Wontumi to deceive the general public. But they have forgotten that there were 5 senses. Some of us, our 5 senses are alert and they are working. And you can deceive some of the people some of the time, but you cannot deceive all the people all the time. Wontumi is not the problem. The NDC is the problem of galamsey. Since the beginning of Genesis, they created the word galamsey, NDC, and they have come to destroy us now finally. Listen, Wontumi is not the problem of galamsey. President Mahama is the problem of galamsey as we sit here. Arresting Wontumi, sending Wontumi to court will not even do anything. Wontumi is no more operating. His party is not in power. President Mahama is the one who is in power, and all the NDC women organizers, youth organizers, foot soldiers, ministers, MPs, the Jubilee House, they are in the in the galamsey piece, trying to get galamsey for gold board, and you are here trying to punish an innocent person. Do you fear God? Muwa NDC, musuro nyankopon. Musuro nyankopon na because musuro nyankopon Wontumi mube arrest President Mahama and lock him up forever. Let's not send President Mahama to court. He doesn't deserve us sending him through the legal system. The crimes this man has caused, when we talk about galamsey, he deserves to go to jail without being given the opportunity to defend himself.
Jane, let's also put this on record that President Mahama is not doing galamsey. That is one.
So the gold board, where are they buying their galamsey, their gold from?
And gold board, Tom gold if it's small scale mining, not galamsey.
We don't have small scale miners in Ghana. They are all galamseyers. It is a small scale miners that we call galamseyers in Ghana. I have told you, President Mahama buy and then small scale miners. Mamima Ghana phone TRC say anytime President Mahama says small scale miners is a lie. We have no small scale miners in Ghana. They are galamseyers. It is a small scale miners. It is
not a fact.
It's a fact and scientific way of people who want to think the truth. Omo ya galamsey activities bia obi oya galamsey kimping. Ofre galamseyers, small scale miners. We don't have small scale miners in Ghana. They are the small scale miners that are destroying our environment.
So where we? And there was no rules or settlement. One ka fact back okra wa be boni sem wa kan sem wa enim nyame ni mo wo se nyame
nim se mi kan kure
oni abotra ko be hu ani so from the back ese munu na aka change
ni president Mahama anka onyankopon wo power wo Solomon won tena ha sa wo green ya wa hye anka won tena ha because won kan kure back pepe omo hwe omo control na omo bypass Solomon wo hu bia Solomon edien na president Mahama omo edien ya can you cure for once?
And all be about me atoma President Mahama. Me
but whom you could God forbid. I work. I'm a health administrator. Debut majority of people are omuye politics. Omuye jumabia. Businessman is the same.
Pay you from head to toe. What are you talking about?
Omuka business. Yeah, of course. We need your Mahama na ye juma sisi. I'll bet you
my way. I think you bet chichira enye ene na osenka Wontumi ekokot. Na osenka Wontumi yadena kujina emrana no in 2022 thereof. But this answer ne wo abanya o mampeni na oda no ofo galamsey sunti no. Wontumi anye hoye.
Ofo so say
ofo galamsey so. Na refi so obeka chire say Akontamani was never involved in any shade of galamsey.
So you based on investigation.
One investigation, yeah. Okay? On a simple matter. On say, Abana and you, men am MPP. Or time, any druntino. On a simple matter, say, ye be a millennium awards. Na Ministry of Trade, Ekahu. Ubi koye allegation, say, ye be a very cash for seat, ye jinko for sikano. Abaya no Rekufuado Edano, Ekoso together with Parliament, MEA parliamentary probe for the first time. Esan say one and that Ministry of Trade ano oral anchemante yempen ye tika no mufi say waye boni binti yenko gune ni ma say Parliament. Satan no na MPP aban and the majority of Parliament too. They could have stopped it too. But I say no, yenko parliamentary probe no be the live na ye telecasted live. Amoral and Chemate continue to Yatutuna no, ye we in your who soon. A jayedena issue on galamsey. Essay and sassy sensu. O man penny commission, public inquiry be a mere crying who ye. See, I deform the country as I'm going mono. In fact, one kasa Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Abu Jinapo, anyone kasa ni power appointed to the Minerals Commission, ever catch say, your friends say, Wontumi. None in call for the rat turn on the forest mu. Na no money licenses be an answer permit. And as a mining lease, or some dear day, Eddie Grim, and on what basis Anoman Penny catcher say Akonta mining was not involved in any form or shade in any illegal mining. That's what Penny intro. Now you can only defend the indefensible Abraham also unya the share of the kitty, unya
benefit of him.
And unti me twa adwena kusi de Alistair Matthias young man no Al Jazeera investigators go interview no ka say every month bia or no man penny Akufo-Addo no mo ye connection gold connection between $40 to $60 million worth of gold free chroma echo. Are you connecting the two?
When I say one can say every month.
I say every month bia
yeah good connection.
I say connection. I do connection with the president. I'm quoting Alistair Matthias. Anytime you connecting the doors. The first part of the argument they say Obia wow Minister of Lands and Natural Resources and the Minerals Commission akaka say or ye illegal mining. Ni enyo man penny or teso say sa nipa na Lands and Natural Resources workers or ye illegal mining no onye illegal mining bia ye free one ye nya branch bi obeka say me no man penny ye gold connection. So why do you think man penny was getting the gold from? Where simple logic. Nana we men kan say wado we tie for mamamu me bia ki no
enti onkomodiem no patchere se na nado ne Wontumi na galamsey
say we dey me be kiro me can sanchro but what I'm saying is say obi a woye illegal mining wo institutional we yi aswafo de hwa no kasa asumasi woye illegal mining no man penina because answer man peni betumi aka bibia about illegal mining hono also advice free the lands and natural resource minister ho so say and the lands and natural resource minister also get advice from the minerals commission so the minerals commission say illegal mining and we advising minister no so man peni advice must be coming from the minister. Minister so illegal, man penisi there be one illegal. And you know be okasa man penisi ye gold connection. So we me na me mount the conclusion. And until was a cosa. There is no doubt to say galamsey higher. Now me de be a quart say nra 9 months here but they must move it and not further. Say young quarter young boys now a war a pitching no. And your money the course.
Okay.
Empenimfo a mo wa be mo hemfo asofo malamfo mo aye frem honorable sir mo masika me say yensas no me say chichum one of such people na Wontumi. This is the first time mo o man no eko after obi a oye campaign na say mo esi 2020 in fact Wontumi ka ho bi ano man pani Akufo-Addo e the airline 2462 buy.
Oh, but you can't say that for a fact.
It was the chronology of event. Wontumi was alleged. She said, "I no opportunity. I won't go into detail."
Yeah.
But in 2022, I'm telling you what the Minister of Lands Abuja Pokai and what the Minerals Commission Isikai said in 2022. No, there was no mining lease. You ratified. There was no EPA license. There was no operating permit. Wontumi kura. I don't know mining kura. Or mode egura. Canon in forest. Yeah, the next thing was that in the same 2022, no, near passing LI 2462, assembly, any assembly Bishiana. Say, after the Yamaha Quasar go for you could do a forest. To make us the same way, now how the Cordino who say, a branch and say, no man penny a gold connection. Now, if he said, why ain't and your Jenaswa, your passes Amran.
Now, some run then they see and this who quite so mobile. Almost
and we are Nane, dear Dome say, and your party neighbor. Now, send you be a bro much in 2028, you know. Sir, Eli, we one promise yes, all by Mendu. Also revoke it. Now, indeed, I'll see revoke it yourself. Or man be anyone more when neither one more quiet. Also, because you go to especially. You won't go for your irresponsible man or your chroma. Or be a yard and not take you an inch. Say ya kwa say and sassy. Ye near Cadia bet me dear, I reclaim his answer send it back. Now say, would ye woo ya yen in ye go for the wound in your one who say, ya the answer must see and go to now so diama. Now yen in a Cassassi position, I didn't about the more bitching, you know. Matis and Mimitier, Minister of Justice, Attorney General. Yeah. So my papers in your way. So what I'm seeing now is a free a binan Casaho. One arm, which is executive. Say, minister no or executive.
Yes.
And this year, a quarter parliament bears a human. Or more the same brand Mayano, or more some go back home to where they echo. Na me feels like a 14th October or more corner or more quaggy or my day or what may ye through Anna speaker so I catch say or parliament to the crown or die be what 2 months of 1 try minimum.
O say bia Edumasunu bi o ho.
Edumasunu be speaker on
say Edumasunu bi o ho mo ye. What say Edumasunu
ko mo titifia mo nyehwe mo mo ko bie dan no mo nkonko ya adwuma. Na ye nkoyi airline mfiri ho. Na niema bebre wo ho no mo no. Ye nya mfiri ni enko yanim. Eno nti medie Endra ade esi o court no. Wontumi ya we say was survive all these years because there was a leader na ofo abone so. Ya tena kromwa leading members of the party are you a free emu to catch say yenja galamsey tunde yenja tuchira ye tie na Paul catch say man ne de be ya ye be di assassin e de ne see on kai Professor Febo watching report ni bi da
yes
or born nipa hodo a omo ye galamsey okro wan kai bi
na say no both MVP na ndc
absolutely until that time no essence na ban your complicity want to be anko and I'm expecting some ban we say and this over because aban we so abonipa mienu di ya me na abanga say yes afanko ka your friend is Professor Bob watching you see na any so galamsey so essence ye tie yen ye sika kura no enura ye toma yemba eto bia obatumi de yare bi ba hwa house ana we de free yen nyini kura na ye say ne ye ntie ye nya sa ya de bi eni ti say obi no one political party no sensual says asia o political party manifesto na ifa na church obi ba o sensual wo sa party ni no so yinima say we your mambafo we ni makura Ghana for do na ebe wo say mo ye ni papa mo be to aba mo anonti Wontumi must go and face the music. The me one say Kwame Antwi aye na yi akonta man ni boss wo de wo ye film. Enyo wa wo hwe adwuma no so no o ye papa nka be ye film.
Oh na say e bi o hwe de wi enema ne kona.
Ko say why bone on.
Obi onye bone.
Wo say krom ade bi ba me.
Hwe de enema ne kona.
Abra kenoforiata start dwane free o ma me ka chem say o man ko fa kenoforiata ma o set bad president. Say si anu di bone o be ye free man ka anya nu na sie na nya nu na sie. Kwame Antwi ye free.
Obaba.
Kwame baba. O she yembo.
Obaba.
Kenoforiata de afenyo ko nya parliament she bo se me o. Ere da be.
October.
Na me di October epe. Me bi. So, enutino ono no a wodi ade ne nim kra ya we look me share video bi in 2022 credit to UTV na mebunu forestry commission asofo ehemfo a wasamra boy ewura tano nimri forest mu a omso mo ne ye friend akonta man e de kwakoye ani na ya ambushi omo na tuo ni ade sisi omo so say enyomo no nkojeje o inside omo anya nwu a omeku omo na bi tie ohempon a o samra boy hono o kase adan no se basa nana why must we sit in a country a beautiful country like ours na ya man go for kakra bi sika edufro pet sika ni bre bi sika kura mi hu di omo je omo de ye ni ya nya no kakra am so kura ye ni gise wo sika no bibie no wo mo a ya akono ebi no anya sika ya omunya wi na omunya stroke omukura omuntumi nante obi wi bi ne ho dendende woni sa nipa no wana wo abrabobo ne ye.
All right. Solomon Owusu, Ono senior member. He's a senior member and
he said I'm communication director. I want to be posted.
Solomon Owusu. Communication director. Movement for change.
Position way. Where you from so?
And this is here a political party kasi ya wa na sala bada
na abawi abamu na boy na yempame
movement for change
what's it be original oh of course
yes
Onyame Pengu
sa obe join e winning party
na winning party na
Onyame Pengu sa obe join winning party
na alantremanti a political party so a Ghana for see there bi omuntimi nya yi omunko na alantremanti na no one ministry of trade want to handle obetima handle Ghana
don't go there oh the man come as first of all
yes
Janet, I deal with emotional business. We are dealing with facts. What here now, ye galamseyer Anna or mine. Let me tell you, the state, and they want to be quedu. The state includes you. Yet, the idea to me, the police. And the attorney general say they can prosecute on our behalf. Prosecution be a criminal prosecution be or money, and it is on our behalf.
Yeah, sure.
Or mine, na ye say galamseyer higher. Now, me better my first statement, my opening statement, because I say I'm not impressed. Said they be a quiet because teach boys now operating. Ye hear campaigns. Fortunately, Abaya wo support to or indirectly MPP Abayi and Ekufuado Edano. On one Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Tieni Janet. Obiso beto e facho meba oda me bamba oda sa we me hu a it's not yo oba na be bibia asemo me mfa me ho but
so
Abaya na wo support o me Ekufuado Abayi
NDC a wo support
wo mo ankasa Minister for Lands and Natural Resources etro say akonta mining no ni hu tumi say obeye mining wo forest no are you saying say nyame de nsabe wo sa minister de ni ana? Is that what she's telling me? abaya na support omo a Akufo-Addo na appointed Minerals Commission boss eso be catch and I have the release here e be catch say na omo ma akonta mine operating license so be wura tano ni mere forest mo no are you saying say nyame mfa ne zanko wo omo ani ana you see ya chechire o man there are issues there are say NDC for some na aba na ebeka NDC ni ayede na kokota some na aba ene ebeka say see on topic that wanim ene say Wontumi and Yabon Kwadu 6 counts in 2 different courts. Yeah, the woman say our access to lawyers are on the Kwaku charge. Yeah. Or be Kwaku chim a quanya or fast or gratan on the referee. Now, some yake. I brought yet this in a guy on one of the party member Bronye. I said that who video in 2022 the Batu Jahawa. Now more sensors no. Me say UTV. Our videos are a for any forestry commission a soft 1 year you were turn on the reforester. They were chased out. Nyamia memu komuye. Ni now all these informations are available. Yet deliberately. What betina hanamo can someone be ya and nyamieni na Mahama ye galamsey if you have evidence said dear Alistair Matthias ebe catcher yen say or no any Akufo-Addo any ye gold connection your boss video no Al Jazeera documentary oko YouTuber also Akufo-Addo legal advisor Kwasuman Akufo-Addo man no trokoma Al Jazeera say so one puli sa video now obesi wo mo ya ene since that time besi ne Akufo-Addo mo ho video no da so what does it tell you now I have also referenced you say abras asem we buy ya lands commission lands and natural resources ministry e ka say ampa omo de omo ma mining lease bia to akonta so ngura forest mo no ye nyawura Akufo-Addo obe ka kire yen say akonta mining was never in any shape or form involved in illegal mining and I've told you say on a simple matter say obi akeka say ye kwako ye program bi na cash for seat no Akufo-Addo aban no majority in parliament e koso me ye public inquiry into that matter about life na oral and thematical answer and a serious matter of galamsey on what basis would Akufo-Addo nanka all my public inquiry come inquiry asem what be single-handedly onwa mene nyamene ebe ka kire nse ono di akonta ye kasa asemu ya wa betra na wo ye wo MPP
so who say wa Jimmy time ni nyina di akasa o kasa hwe okay so senior okay me so metimi akwa Al Jazeera akwa kasa mini Mahama na ye galamsey djuma no se wo hwe a national organizer of the MPP NDC CCR he's indicted. You can about third vice chairman, he's indicted. You can about Wasa MP and now almost friend the Enkrampo, he's indicted. You can about so many people in NDC. Omo ye indicted into Mahama na mino no ya eno sisi akura wa set gold board say omo ye galamsey into Mahama na ye at the bottom of there onu ne tartare chiri galamsey for chiri miso metima kwa Al Jazeera kwa kasa na who say evidence ben na sani pakuro ne di ba ye o say obe kwa kasa miso metima kwa kasa asem no die mimi kan say sisi a president Mahama ne in power president Mahama who say galamsey eye was setting up gold board to buy gold from galamseyers they be awuka about gold border now okay about the galamseyers and the interest. The president is for galamsey. You are here fighting. How can you fight? You are here for galamsey. In charge of the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces is a galamseyer. He support galamseyers because he said we get gold from it. Then he will come and tell you with papers, and he has a very sweet mouth. Oka ubeka say yenukure. Oka wankasa wutini pa ube say oh nyankopon we bless you with the president. And you dear kasa Mr. Toka and do nothing. That is how President Mahama is. Toka and do nothing.
Say Obana one man be constructive year. Assembly enye asemo edidi agro. A existential threat. The president, a threat that we have voted for you as a president.
asking you to put a state of emergency.
Do you understand state of emergency?
Listen,
do you understand state
do you
of
know
emergency?
that now
No, do you understand the state of emergency?
Don't bring men to this
Okay,
place.
okay.
Women,
You're going to the state of emergency.
120 women have lost their pregnancies as a result of
Because of Akufo-Addo.
because of this is not Akufo-Addo, because of this President Mahama, because he refused to put a state of emergency. Mercury and other cyanides and other things are dumped into our water body. President Mahama, I can say on fa state of emergency, but what about the Tanahano? I can say boy misinformer. You think that you can say this Ghana for
propaganda?
Oh yeah, propaganda. 95.1 FM and also go to and na ebo room with our next topic na yedi dwumedi no atia so ajobreo na ajobreo
mehu obi te say Solomon na madineti
ajobreo and no
me too
yemo room then Domlevo say ora mo ba ye it's been 9 months. As a Nyama BS prosecute ni adie delays abem ni adie ohun ni ora na ye ni adie within the next 4 minutes the mauno ya say ora ejuma omaye omo ankasa the member of ora no so kase no mo ba ye within 9 months mo prosecute obia as a ye hede ehun ni ora na ye your take yanko
something I see NDC for at the first place who could set up orala now who could fa omo vindictiveness minu wune kunye oma ba be fa say wumbe member to supersede over me. Do you understand? At the first place, even scientifically, who sorry na wo be ye bibia na me wo adwinbone fa ho before now mo say me investigate you it will pollute everything. So Domlevo's problem with the MPP doesn't qualify him to even be a member of ORA. Me say they no canon. Me say look at you. You are here talking about, are you now an NDC member or you are a patriotic citizen now? Or per se, holistically look at issues so that we can be able to solve them. She ORA la sema omukaye. Ma afa ORA la sema akoko senapini pa mo pictures including Afenyo Markins in the fie osi ya oye 27 years no nya politician nkwa. So there are a lot of things in the oral document that were done as a result of emotions because almost the persons like Okujato Ablakwa, Martin Kebu, people who already have a mindset about they have a mindset, they have a problem with the MPP and Amudi two teams, so they will do shadow work. So the entire thing that they have done it's not something that is credible. And Amiti say you are here talking about vanished NDC people, MPP people, because pains are omudi yewa eya when him say obiako fa noli prosecute aman obimu na NKSS yem prosecutor mu yebeka no mo see they were in court for a long time. Crime is not a respecter of time. That's number one. And the wheels of justice, it grinds slowly. Inti wo Domlevo sisi awa dani NDC ni awon person won kan okra we yet to say you are an independent person. Domlevo is never an independent person. He has always been fighting for the NDC. Omofano as an auditor general. Or the pressure be ababe to NDC MPP su na oya ne character nyina na ne demeanor nyina wo be hu say we a politician na eku enye obi a oye civil servant ana obi a oye so obi a owo independent mind or person on looking into issues. Now what Domlevo why would you be in a hurry to punish MPP people when NDC people their people are their loot, you don't want to look into it. Now omo attorney general di call court to come am nolly prosecute me tro krata ama mu say mu fa mu nka ho mu oral no so add them to the oral to make it holistic so the Ghana for be who say munya NDC for because obi anim say Domlevo Martin Kebu and blah 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 mu ye NDC for amu tari cha mu ye to say mu ye independent mind independent people but the mu ye nyina is not independent. I told you guys Adam even Okujato Ablakwa mi troma omo mi di mama tin kebu mi kachire ni say ni fie na airport view no he has no money to buy said to be staying in such a place as an MP and you are supposed to be clean before one me this in Okujato Ablakwa kwa me see the amount of money I would try and who salary need the it doesn't really just suppose say Wubetima stay in such a particular place. So add his name to the aura to make sure that holistically you are dealing with all these mistakes. Musi there be more yes sir. Mudi you are just pinpointed, you have directed your mind to your opponents. Na mudimo opponents chia mu yes sir there way. Sa oral work na mu ye no. It is a vindictive committee made up of people who had pains against the previous government because they had trouble with the previous government. President Mahama, and nothing I mean trusty President Mahama, because when you're a leader, you are supposed to have something called independent mindset. President Mahama is not like that. We know he's a very embittered person. He's looking for somebody whom you last fought with, who can cut off your head. That is the type of person we are dealing with as a president. The truth is that the oral work, the canon, mami kwan kurampo na mi ntoto ho, onu ankasa kurampo ye wi ai, omo fa ne auditing ten nombra. Na onu so he deserves to even be prosecuted. And na omo jai na on nante a kan semfu. All right, 95 on FM. Solo
Areho, Messiafim. You see?
What's your film saying?
Oh, Messiafim. Me tea, I not a missing coming sorry because me also mano. Ya here, say Yami Queen and then our Jama Janet Moa Abo.
Debut. Talk about your distance, Solomon. I know it pains you to say me can create a year because you are here to do NDC bidding. Do your NDC bidding and leave my distance. No, do your NDC bidding. I came here to do the bidding of Ghanaians. Somebody now
the bidding of Cosmokaya.
No, you are doing the bidding of Mahama.
The bidding of Azabaganians. The bidding of Russians. What I talking about?
Mahama. Go ahead and do your Mahama and the NDC bidding.
I say question what busa tree no nam river ubus o se domlevo se ora ade na ekone slow.
Yes, almost slow.
I was even expecting her say Obeka say yes.
You cannot expect me. I have my independence.
You agree because oye omamba utia eto eji say yes yesika yira na so obi ka say e wo say ye hwane ye na obi a yesika kodi ni wala so wi oman ye kwagye ne ntemo a na we ade a e wo say ye de kofa ba bi foforo. I agree with Domelevo. Say 9 months also. Say also more round a lot of people up. If you say you need to kruma. One more be ministers room free a wiem nebo. Ye more ye no more na ti omo ye busuafo ne yi. Ye nim the time omo ba ban mu de na omo ane ye nim de omo ba ban mu efra ban mu so de omo nya. Ane ye nim omo katua so omo je. I nim say entumi nye saa ajapade ana omaye yenim de omo de akwa gu abrochi ni de keka ho eniti ye ka bibia does it not strike you say for the first time in the history of this country could it turn CEO former minister of finance Kenofuriata ye to abawie wadwane akotera America ya bona o so ma o ye papa kan animonte ade no ma ye ka say asem no betra say me ba ha be ye NDC bid what do you take me for na be better me join the NDC ade NDC do I need visa. But of course,
NDC na odwane ye no de omo prosecute no to lock.
Now they are prosecuting Kenofuriata. They are prosecuting Kenofuriata.
Now no one omo president almost you to go ahead and prosecute.
Oh, yeah, to mad discussions anya kama. Me nim hawa o ye debate. Enti we no the principle is the party dey no mujira so. Ye ka galamseyer a wo say nipa na ye prosecute no and this ye prosecute no. Ye obi ka say ora gofo awia ye japade ni esika no the way ye kono pace no slower or say oh dabi and also adwama and wo no kura what do you stand for? It's a problem, my friend. We cannot be doing these discussions.
Yeah, I stand for the truth.
Oni no kura bia won ni won tia de na cry for the truth was it so I say and unti ye nim said National Service Authority Attorney General ya na be ka kire say kofo 9 num bia fa isika 548 million. Now to be a wonya bika ho or ye den wo fi omo no nam ho ye den kofo e bi kura gi position so ye twa mo makwa kodi o sika wi azana ya ka se da bi for omo court ye num se Hanan e ba fast stock e na no mo chie ne koya mo se aben do tamale obi abeche na japade tele wo oh ye de ye nim say scholarship secretary kun e bon ganga oh ye de e na no crowd the four tests for do me e ne le down here
yeah
abrante sami ground here sika ya si anfa nkoma hiafo omo abubo adam omo ani bie no otam a odiama attorney general governor dame otam a first lady's office otam a chief of staff omo mu hwa na hia no otam a Africa Prosperity Network headed by Gabia Saro Ochidako when will be a prosperity Kennedy was asriska no akwa gisike ye ka na branch nya the vim no na radio so kesansemwe now ure fi agimamenu Sputnik V vaccine or die sika koto ya vaccine World Organization say ya turn about dey pay $10 or no kwadi okoto $19 ya kaka he say now he was not thinking straight. What has happened to him? Yet ya frontiers na Nigeria ni bia ba set up company bi obi afre yes wunya come request wunya $150 what has happened to it?
Airport
ambulance ba ko ne bua dey say life enkwa ne bua dey say enkwa yet ya yes adie we ye kan wa sem na se domlevo ka say the person is slow what ya na wo say and obi ye why no we are not it is a serious matter that we cannot play with it. So these are the issues. Yet Nasa Cathedral, Ofa Regiobia, Unhuaminano, said $97 million. And now no President Mahama, or to call, or try play with Tentico Japan, or call your share company be a friend Degas. Only Degas for Kasai, almost 4 years, Robert my $100 million. Yet your man penny are not almost $100 million. No, while to me a farm work quiet, while to me a farm was a Yensi school dying, while to me a farm was a improve hospital. What you could to we are talking about some of these. Yeah, who audited report? Your friends, Deloitte and Tucha. HS and not a bank running David J. Any contract is on Mampenia Kufado, any cast at Tianica. These are the issues. Yeah, car was the only confined for. Now, because I said, where was who defended John Mahama? John Mahama or the Chabica. Young kind of crunch Ghana for near Chrono, la Chrono, and a man in Koye. So if your political party, ne view, ne say, would ya dear beer, ya cocho beer, say Pinidia, would you against that? That is a bad PR for your party and your person. Now, mean you are bad number 2 for over 10 1 hour, oh, Sabu baby.
Oh, that be, sir, or also in some no
see the Okano. MPP for NDC for Collins Dauda Collins Dauda $200 million.
But who told you that supported that?
Who kasa Ghana for Beka said they can nipa baako pe na yes ade no but Ghana for $200 million.
But that is not the point I'm saying wrong.
During Mohammed's time, Collins Dauda cost it to the people of this country.
Yes.
290 million Ghana cedis.
And Ghana dollar.
This one Opuni kosi yema Ghana. You care about these people. What is the name? Crampo what bank kura?
So in fact,
Unibank. You care about Unibank. And this in I'm saying that
this continue crazy
because almost said that you saw you work.
Ghana for a case like he is not somebody who is a corruption fighter. Oh yes, selective corruption fighter. So we end this in now we get corrupt.
At to force the case.
Solomon, but be protecting. Corruption our NDC. Solomon be protecting. Who say all kasa sisi on team kasa yi. NDC for omo year almost cause financial loss. No dey when you who can see Ghana for who say Ghana for who na we emotion. How emotional you are. You are very emotional.